Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to my channel BALUMASTER. Today I am going to discuss 2026 KCET strategy. Which kind of strategy you are going to apply in the examination, I will discuss very clearly friends. Along with that, I am going to discuss about what are the important dates for the examination, what order it is there, and what are the timings, how many bells they are going to ring at the time of examination, and so what belongings do you need to carry, what belongings you're not going to carry, everything, each and everything I will discuss in detail in this video friends. So don't skip the video, look at carefully friends, and also at the end I will give the strategy that is the most important for you who are prepared very good. Then if you apply that strategy, your score definitely will increase, and also who are not prepared properly, also if you apply that strategy, you will be getting the best marks friends. And few people are going to prepare everything, but they're going to get confusion with the strategy. Without strategy they will write the exam, so in the examination they are struggling friends. That's what, please follow my strategy, definitely you will be getting a very good score friends. So first I'm going to discuss about the important dates, and the most important point you have to know, I hope everyone knows, this is an offline examination. It's not an online examination, it's an offline examination, paper pen examination. And moreover, very important instruction for this paper pen examination, you need to carry black ball pen or blue pen. Don't carry any gel pens. Okay, if shade or bubble with pencil or gel pen, the OMR scan will not be done properly. So, and moreover, you no need to carry any rough sheets to the examination center. They will provide in the question paper itself. Yes, for rough will be there, you can able to do there only the rough part. And the very important point is the order of the examination is PCMB. This academic year they are putting the order as PCMB. PCMB means physics and chemistry 23rd they are going to conduct, and maths and biology is 24th they are going to conduct. So our PCMB students, they are going to follow this order, and who are CS or electronic students will be there, they are going to write 23rd physics and chemistry, and 24th they are going to write only mathematics. So who are PCMB students, they are going to attempt including biology also in the afternoon of 24th. I hope very clear. And coming to examination dates, the examination dates are most important. I hope already you downloaded the hall tickets. So 23rd April and 24th April of 2026, and 23rd for 2026, which is Thursday. So the examinations are physics and chemistry as I said, and 24th Friday they are going to conduct in the morning mathematics and afternoon biology. So the times also they are going to mention in the hall tickets, like 10:30 to 11:50, 2:30 to 3:50 in the afternoon. In the morning 10:30 to 11:50 and 2:30 to 3:50 in the afternoon session. So if you see in this timetable, so 10:30 to 11:50 means almost it is 60 plus 20, 80 minutes of time. But 80 minutes they are not going to give for you to write the examination. That details only I am going to present for you. So the examination will start at 10:30 means almost by 10 o'clock everyone they are going to enter into the respective examination halls. Afterwards you need to search your according to your respective hall ticket, so the respective rooms, and you need to enter and sit into the respective places. By 15 minutes it will be going on. By 10:15 you will be in the respective classrooms. By 10:20 the invigilator will enter into your respective classrooms. So once invigilator will enter into the classrooms, so that is what the first bell will ring. So whenever the first bell will ring, 10:20 in the morning and 2:20 in the afternoon. So what will be going on by the 10 minutes? So instructions from invigilator. They are going to tell the instructions from the invigilators. So what kind of instructions? You are not going to carry any calculators. You are going to you are not going to use any mobiles. You are not going to use any watches, smart watches, and you are not going to use any unnecessary papers or any other extra inputs or anything else. So all the instructions they are going to give, and also the superiors they are going to give your examination booklets to the invigilators. So it will be with the invigilators only, and between 10:20 to 10:30 they are going to open the examination booklets and they are going to distribute to you also. So by 10:30, so the bell will ring, the second bell, 10:30 in the morning and 2:30 in the afternoon, question papers distribution will be going on. So whenever question paper distribution will be going on, you are not supposed to open the question paper. This is the most important instruction. Of course the exam will start at 10:30, but you are not going to open and look at by 10:30. So after distributing the question papers, invigilator will give the instructions to you what you are going to write on the examination booklet. So your hall ticket number, or else any OMR IDs are required, or else if they want any thumb impression from your end, they are going to take thumb impressions. All the instructions they are going to give you, and all the basic steps what they are going to take, they are going to complete. But you are not going to open the question paper written cost. Then coming to next, the third bell will ring. This is the most important bell. 10 by 10:40, you need to start your examination. You need to open the booklet and you need to start your examination. There are two languages they'll give. So one is Kannada and one more English will be there. So Kannada, English, both the languages will be there. Which language is comfortable for you. So accordingly, you need to follow and you need to start your examination. So by 10:40 the examination will start in the morning. 2:40 the examination will start in the afternoon. Then coming to next, fourth bell. Fourth bell will be 11:10 in the morning and 3:10 in the afternoon. So that meaning is first 30 minutes is completed. So whenever first 30 minutes is completed, then still you have only 40 minutes of time. The total timing is total they'll give 60 minutes, 70 minutes. But 30 minutes once if it is completed, so you should be very careful. Next 30 plus 10, 40 minutes will be remaining for the continuation of the examination. Next, coming to next, fifth bell. So again in the morning 11:30 will ring and afternoon 3:30 will ring. So that reminds, that meaning is last 20 minutes only remaining. That is the meaning. If they are not announced also, you should be very careful about that. And moreover, in examination hall 99% wall clocks also will be available. And next, the sixth bell will ring 11:45 in the morning and 3:45 in the afternoon. This is the almost warning bell. This is indicates last 5 minutes only to complete the examination. So by last 5 minutes, so after completion of that 5 minutes, the seventh bell will ring in the morning at 11:50 and afternoon at 3:50. Then you need to close the examination. That would be the end of the examination. While you are going to write the examination, so they are going to give OMRs to you, right? So you are going to bubble in the OMRs, right? So in that OMRs, it is contains, there are two OMRs. One is original and one is duplicate. So once you completed the examination, the original OMR you need to submit to the respective invigilator, and the duplicate OMR is yours. You need to carry. So these are the instructions at the time of examination you need to follow. But before you are going to enter into the examination hall, you need to follow a few more instructions. Even I will discuss once. Listen carefully. Point number one is morning examination will start at 10:30 and afternoon will start at 2:30. But you should reach your examination center before 2 hours, which is the most important. For example, if the examination center is your well-known center and it is nearby your home, 1 hour or 1.5 hours before is enough. But if the examination center is too long, better you plan to enter into the examination hall before 2 hours only. Let's move to the next point. So what you need to carry to the examination hall? This is the most important. The very first thing is your hall ticket. Hall ticket, your admit card is nothing but your hall ticket. That is the most important. That is the first priority. So without admit card, they are not going to allow into the examination hall. Next, the second one is valid ID proof. Means that is nothing but Aadhaar card is mandatory to bring. And coming to next one, very recent passport size photographs, 2 to 3 at least you maintain. If any problem is there, you need to show there. If any at the time of examination, that's what, please carry even that also. So, and transparent water bottle. So better you carry at the time of examination one water bottle, but it should be a transparent without any labeling or without any names in that water bottle. So that is also you can carry. And coming to next, the most important, I told you, blue ball pen or else black ball pen. Don't carry gel pen or pencils to the examination center. So these 5 are the most important. And don't use watches, and also especially smart watches. And don't use that calculators or else pagers or else so any electronic goods or whatever it may be, you are not going to carry at the time of examination hall. Whatever it is there, just you submit to your parents. And also afternoon also examination will be there. That's what, let us take sufficient food for afternoon also. That would be the better. Please try to avoid outside food. Why? Because in the next day also examination will be there. That's what, better to carry from home, and also better you take a light food in the afternoon session. And coming to next, the most important point is dress code. In this dress code, boys, they can wear t-shirts or else normal shirts and jeans. So don't use overcoats, big pockets. So pants, 4 pockets, 6 pockets, 8 pockets, that kind of jeans, please don't wear. It is not comfortable for you, as well as at the time of examination they will point out you and they'll observe you. Their focus will be on you only. That's what, please don't wear such kind of dress. Girls point of view, they're going to use normal kurtis. Okay, they can wear jeans or else comfortable dress can wear. But very specially need to tell for girls, especially they're not supposed to use earrings. They're not going to allow into the examination hall if you wear any jewelry or heavy work dresses if you wear also. That's what, you are also use the casual dresses only. And both boys and girls need to follow one more instruction, that is what, footwear. So the footwear will be compulsory. You need to use slippers only. Don't use shoes. If you use shoes also, you need to remove outside the examination center only. That's what, instead of that, better you use the slippers. Now, this is a very, very important point, strategy at the time of examination. Of course, your preparation is well defined or well preparation also. Without strategy, if you go for examination, you will face few issues. What are they? You can able to attempt only, for example, if the question paper is very difficult, so your time is 70 minutes, your questions are 60, but you people are going to attempt only 30 or 35 questions. The rest of the questions you are not supposed to read also. This kind of problems you are going to face usually. So that's what you are going to do. What is the mindset of the examiner? Before you are going to enter into the examination hall, you need to analyze the examiner mindset. So what is the mindset of the examiner? Means out of 60 questions, all 60 questions are not difficult. Please keep remember this point. All the 60 questions are not difficult. In that 60 questions, they're going to give 40 questions which are very, very easy questions only they will give, friends. So now from the remaining 20 questions, they're going to give 15 questions definitely they'll give moderate, and only 5 questions they'll give tricky or lengthy or using two multiple concepts, like that kind of questions they'll give, friends. First, you need to understand that mindset of the examiner. Out of 60 questions, what they're going to use, so 40 questions are easy level questions, and 15 questions are moderate questions, and only 5 questions are difficult or tough questions they will give. But what the technique they are going to use means, so they are not going to give all 40 questions, all easy for 40 questions in the first part, or else in the last part, or else in the middle part. So they are going to mix all the questions, like easy, difficult, moderate, all the questions you are going to mix. That's what you are going to analyze. You are going to separate the easy questions and tough questions at the time of examination. How you are going to solve, I'll tell you, friends. Please listen carefully. So you're in the examinations, whenever your examination will start, by that time you are going to read the first question. For example, if you feel that question is very lengthy or difficult, or else it is unknown of yours, by that time what you are going to do, don't attempt that question. Just mark one underline below the question. For example, second question also you are feeling difficult, or else if it is the question is, for example, the shortest distance between two skew lines given. Of course, shortest distance between two skew lines, your known formula, well-known formula. Even though without applying the formula, you are not going to get. That kind of questions are moderate questions. So that's what moderate questions also you don't attempt in the first phase. So let us check which it is easy for you, that questions only attempt. So underline that also. Let us come to the third question. Maybe that is the easy question by applying any shortcut, by applying any formula. If you are getting, then you solve the question and mark the answer. And coming to third one, that is fourth one, that is also easy question. So then mark the answer. Then coming to fifth question, if you are the unknown question, just mark the question below, and let's move to the question. So what I'm saying, which you are uncomfortable and which you are feeling difficult, that question don't waste your time, and let's move to immediately to the next question. So finally, all the 60 questions which you know, those questions we attempt, which you don't know, 20 questions, those are moderate and tough questions. Just leave it and complete. So in that 40 questions, few questions may solve by 10 seconds, may solve by 30 seconds, may solve by 20 seconds, may solve by 1 minute, less than 1 minute. So that's what that kind of questions only you're choosing and attempting. That's what 40 questions which are confident of yours, and also those questions you are attempting before only with full of confidence. That's what 100% is, that 40 questions will be correct only. So that 40 questions after attempting, so almost that 40 questions you are going to complete within 35 minutes to 40 minutes of time. 35 minutes to 40 minutes of time you need to complete. Then the remaining 20 questions containing moderate and tough questions. Now your next priority is moderate questions. What is the moderate questions means? Just now I gave the one example in mathematics, that shortest distance between two skew lines. But if you apply formula, 100% you will get the question. So that kind of questions you try to attempt. So it takes more than 1 minute. So like that, you need to attempt the remaining 15 questions. Means you need to read again the question. If you feel sometimes if you read the same question once again, you will be getting ideas. For example, you are not getting any idea, then move to the next question. If it is 1 minute or more than 1 minute it takes time, let us solve such kind of questions and mark it. Like that, you can able to do 10 to 12 questions, 100% you can able to solve. But that last 5 minutes, which are unknowing questions, which questions we don't know, that questions only you left, that's what let us go for any one option. Let us know the closest answer among 4 you select and mark it. Why? Because very most instruction, KCET examination not having any negative marking. That's what you attempt each and every question in the examination hall without leaving. So that's what this is the most important. Luckily, out of that 7 or 8 questions, 3 to 4 questions, if it is correct also, your score will be 50 marks only. That's what, please keep it in your mind. Your preparation will be strong. Even though if you are not going to apply proper strategy, means definitely you need to follow proper strategy, then finally you will be scoring very easily. And moreover, before you are going to apply in the final examination this technique, you write down one examination like 2025 KCET question paper, or else 24, or else any publications mock examination paper you take out, and once you try to implement at home, then you apply the same strategy in the question center also. Please friends, please follow these instructions and do your examination well, and wishing you all the very best for your final KCET examination, friends. Thank you so much, friends. If you like my video, please subscribe, share and like. And moreover, friends, so the number of shortcuts of KCET is available in my channel. Please look into that. Not only 2026, in 2020, 2021 KCET series also will be there on different chapters. Please watch and gain the knowledge, and many more shortcuts are there. Just you type BALUMASTER differentiation, means just you will be getting 20 shortcuts. BALUMASTER integration means you will be getting integration shortcuts. BALUMASTER any chapter, if you type that chapter respective shortcuts will be available in my chapter. Irrespective of academic year, you can solve, friends. If it is 2020 also, not a problem. That shortcuts are required for you. Let us watch carefully and gain your score, friends. Of course, if you like the video, please share the video and inform to all your friends who are appearing for KCET 2026, friends. That's all today's video, friends. So thank you so much, friends. Thanks a lot.